Assalamu alaikum students. Today we have to read about resistors in series and resistors in parallel. First let us go through resistors in series. But before connecting them in series as I have shown them, resistors 2 or more than 2 are said to be connected in series when they are connected end to end. If this is resistor 1, it is one end is connected to another resistor, it is another end is connected to another resistor such that the first resistance, it is one end is connected to positive of the battery, and the last resistance, it is one end is connected to negative of the cell or battery. So thus we can say two or more than two resistors are connected in series if they are connected end to end. This is called as end to end, such that same current flows through them. So when the resistors are connected such that same current flows through them, that is, there is only one path. If this is the potential, as there is only one path, whatever is the current in the circuit, if there is a current I here, that same current flows through this, that same current flows through this very resistor, and that same current flows through this very resistor. But the potential drop will be, here will be a V1 potential, here will be a V2 potential, here will be a V3 potential. So in nutshell, what I have to say, that resistors are connected in series if they are connected end to end such that same current flows through each one of the resistor. Now if we have to calculate first what is the need of resistance to connect them in series or in parallel, which we are going to read after this. Listen, if in market we have to make a highly resistive circuit, if you are in need of a highly resistive circuit, but in market you don't have the high resistance available, but you are having the small resistance available. Once you are going to calculate, once we will get an equation from this, you will be aware that if we have to make a highly resistive circuit from small resistances, we have to connect them in series. So the use of it is that once we are going to connect them in series, once the resistance are connected them in series, we will get a highly resistive circuit. There are advantages, there are disadvantages that we are going to read after that. First, now simple definition, two or more than two resistors are said to be connected in series if they are connected one after the another such that same current flows through them when a potential difference such as V is applied to them. Now let us calculate the equivalent resistance in series. Now if I will say here, according to the law of conservation of energy, or total voltage is equal to what? V1 plus V2 plus V3, because we are having three resistors, and among those very three resistors they were having the different potentials V1, V2 and V3. The potentials will be according to their resistances. The potentials will be according to their resistances, as they are having resistances R1, R2 and R3. But total voltage V equals to V1 plus V2 plus V3. By applying Ohm's law, we are having Ohm's law is equal to V equals to I into R. So I can replace, if R the total resistance of equivalent circuit, I will put that Rs, then I will put this very V as I is the current, total current in the circuit, and Rs is the total resistance in this very series combination. What is V1? V1 is equal to I, and it will be R1 plus, again V2, we are having a current of I, and it will be R2. Again in this very V3, we are having I into R3. So we are having here the voltage R3, here in V3 we are having resistance is R3 but current I. In V2 we are having resistance is R2 but current I. In V1 we are having resistance R1 but current I. That's current is same. So we can place here I Rs is equal to I of R1 plus R2 plus R3. This I and I will leave it simply as Rs is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. So simply total resistance What is RS? RS is the equivalent resistance in series combination. So equivalent resistance in series combination is sum of the individual resistances. Listen, if this is 1 ohm, this is 2 ohm, this is 3 ohm, then total resistance will be 1 plus 2 plus 3, that is simply 6 ohm. So sum of the resistances in case of the resistances in series, resistors in series is equal to the equivalent resistance of series combination. Or you can say like this, if now this, if we can here also make a change, if R1 equals to R2 equals to what? R3, then this equation becomes RS is equal to what? N times R, because if we are having, I have just placed 3, we can have many more. Then simply RS total equivalent resistance in series combination is equal to N times the R resistance. This is how we are going to find the total resistances in case of the series combination. Oh, what we have to remember that the net resistance of combination is equal to the sum of the resistances. The current flowing through, you have to remember this is asked sometimes in examination, that the current flowing through each conductor is same. In other words, same amount of current flows through each resistor or conductor. The voltage applied across the combination of resistors is equal to the voltage applied across the combination of resistors is equal to the sum of the potential difference, as V1 was potential difference across R1. So this, so V2 was potential difference across R2. I make the sum of those, and that is equal to the total potential difference. This is the regarding the resistors in series. Tomorrow we will read about the resistors in parallel. Till then, Allah Hafiz.